Hello and welcome to Coding for Juniors. Today we are going to go onto the Scratch site and create a new account and then create our first project. So head to the Scratch site. I'll provide a link in the details for this video. Then press the Join Scratch button and fill out your details. Once you are signed in, you'll get a page similar to this one. Now, we are going to press the Create button to create a new project. And here you can see it's loading, and it has created a blank project with just this cat here. We can rename the project up here. I'm going to call this one Bouncy Ball. And then we can drag the sprites, that's what these guys are called, sprites, around. And yeah, this green flag up here will run the program, and this one here will stop it. This button here switches to full screen mode. Now, down here in the Sprites tab, you can see a list of all the sprites there are, and the stage. At the moment, there's only one sprite, Sprite 1. You can press this Information button to go to the Informations tab, and rename the cat if you want. Now, over here you can see the Code tab. Here are the 10 different types of code, and they go from, there's a lot of them. And inside the Code tab is also the Costumes tab, which shows all the different costumes or images the sprite that you have selected has. And the Sounds tab, which shows all its sounds. Now over at the stage, we are going to pick a new background here, and we're going to pick the blue sky background. Then we're going to delete Scratchy because we don't need him for this project. Now let's select this ball sprite and press OK. Now you can see it has appeared here. Now we're going to put in some code. Let's start in the Events tab. Drag out when green flag clicked. This will run everything after it when this button is clicked. Then go into the Control tab and take out Forever. Forever runs the code inside it over and over and over until this button is pressed, which will then stop everything. Now let us go into the Motion tab and pick out this Move 10 steps and switch it down to 5. Now, move steps will make it move in the direction it's currently facing. All sprites start facing right, so he will start by moving right. Now, if we run this just as it is, you see he goes to the edge and then just sits there. We need him to go to the edge and then bounce. So we're going to use this if on edge bounce block to do that. And now, if we run, we can see he's bouncing back and forth between sides. But it's kind of boring, so let's just stop this script. And we're going to use this turn rightways degrees block to turn him randomly to start with, and then he'll go in that direction. So we're going to use this pick random block to get a random number between 0 and 360. Now if we run, we see that the ball is bouncing around quite nicely. The problem is, if we stop and start it, he continues from the spot he was at last, and sometimes doesn't always keep on going the same way, as you can see there. So, we need to make him go back to the center whenever the green flag is clicked. So we're going to use this go to X, Y. So, Scratch's coordinate system has 0, 0 right here. And then X increases this way, and Y increases this way. So if we set X and Y to 0 on this go-to block, the ball will go to the center of the screen after every running. And there we can see that he is going to the middle. And if we go onto full screen mode, we can see it quite nicely. Now, to share this project, you'll need to press Share up here, which will share it directly to the Scratch website. Goodbye, and thanks for watching, and please support me on Patreon at Coding for Juniors.